Wow! Cool.
What is going on, my beer snobs, beer addicts, beer enthusiasts, all of you out there? It is Brett back at it here from Universe of Adventures, and today we got a Bell's Twofer going on. That's right, we're going to have two different Bell's beers and review them today. As always, if you haven't already, go to www.universeofadventures.com and subscribe there. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe here. It takes a lot to get these videos up, and I love sharing it with you guys. And subscribing keeps me motivated to continue to do more. And then also, social media. Instagram, we're becoming more active there. Facebook, same thing. Untapped, Brett Beer Adventure. Twitter, Universe of Adva. And down in the link, down in the description below, there's a link to TikTok. I'm on that now. Not very good at it, but I'm on it. There's actually a TikTok of me saying I'm not good at it. But just go ahead and, follow me there, I guess, or just view things, whatever. Just TikTok, okay? Anyway, today we're going to be trying two different beers from Bell's. Got them in crowlers, and their fill dates were March 31st. Today is April 6th. For anybody who doesn't know or doesn't usually get beers in crowlers, it's their way of getting on-draft beer sold. It was something that Bell's was planning to do pre-pandemic, and then pandemic hit, and it was a good way for them to get their beers out there, and now they're continuing to sell it even though they are open. And they're generally, the earlier you drink it, the better they are. And after about 2 weeks, there's no point in drinking out of crowler. So if you buy a crowler from someplace, make sure you drink it within 2 weeks to make sure it's as fresh as possible. Today I have the Juicy Gossip beer, which I'll explain a little bit, as well as the Eccentric Exclusive Dark Wheat. These are beers that you are very, very rare to find. They're exclusives, as I would say. Getting my phone out here, and yes, I still do have the Lions in the background. Though the Tigers are doing pretty good this season thus far, except for the one fluke against the Twins is what I will say. Anyway, I'm going to start with the Juicy Gossip, and then I will go into the Eccentric Exclusive Dark Wheat after that. Now, the Juicy Gossip is a pale ale, an American pale ale that Bell's made, and it was originally made and canned to be sold as part of the Jingle Bells, you get it, Jingle Bells, Holiday Variety 12-pack, which was sold alongside Lighthearted, Official, and Two Hearted, all of them in one 12-pack. I never bought the pack. I was going to buy it specifically just to be able to have this beer, but I never bought it because I usually just buy 6 or 12 packs of the other beers anyway. Obviously, Two Hearted's a great beer, Official's a terrific beer too, and Lighthearted it's good for what it is, honestly, it really is. But I never bought it, and then eventually Bell's put it on tap. Bell's put it on tap, and then they're selling it in crowlers as well. So this is a 4.7% ABV beer. Of course, Bell's doesn't publish their IBUs because there's different perceptions on them. I'll go ahead and read to you really quickly what Juicy Gossip is, the details on Untapped. Psst! Did you hear about Juicy Gossip? Developed over several batches at our Innovation Brewery, this juicy pale ale has a soft bitterness with a fruity, juicy hop character and tropical notes. Sessionable, this beer is perfect for those who want tropical hop flavor at a lower ABV. And then it just explains that this brand was sold exclusively as part of the Jingle Bells Holiday Variety Pack, and now here we are. It is on tap. So I'm going to go ahead and pour out this inspired crowler here. This is the 16-ounce 1 pint fresh beer to go from Bell's Brewery. I picked this up at the what is their Eccentric Cafe in downtown Kalamazoo. That's where I get these from. And their brewery is out in Comstock, Michigan, and then a lot of the stuff you pick up in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get the Juicy Gossip going here without making a mess. I like this already. It looks juicy. Oh, and it smells incredible. It smells absolutely incredible. I'm going to get this glass out of the way here. I'm going to do my Untapped photo, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how this beer looks as well. So time out here. Alright, so we are back now again with the Juicy Gossip. I had one friend that did have this, gave it a 3.5. Overall, it's gotten some pretty good reviews. Now, of course, Untappd has to start over again. So yeah, it's a pale ale, like we said. Overall, over 8,000 check-ins, 3.73 as a review. So pretty good, honestly. So we made a pale ale once that used a lot of mosaic hops that smelled extremely like this. And it was terrific. It was one of the best beers that we made, and we didn't really have a name for it. We just called it the American Pale Ale. This smells a lot like that. I don't know, it didn't say what kind of hops they used, but it does smell extremely mosaic-y. Oh, it smells delicious. It smells grapefruity, and a little piney as well. So I'm actually really anxious to drink this. As you can see, the color is terrific on it. I tried to do a little bit of a close-up, so hopefully you're able to see it. I don't know how the light hit it. You'll be able to see it in my photo, though. But if the light was hitting it good enough, you'll see what it looked like. I guess we're just winging it at that point. But I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of this because, wow. I hope this is going to be malty, yet hoppy, and I hope those hop flavors really come forward. And like I said, it's not too strong of a beer either, so it's pretty sessionable from what they say. So let's see how it is. That is good. So right off the bat, it is pretty much like an American Pale Ale. And the hoppiness, it is hoppy, but it doesn't bite you like an IPA. So right in line with the Pale Ale with that. And then the hop flavor that you get, besides that slight hop bitterness, which isn't too over the top, you get that piney grapefruit flavor, just like how it smells. Along with, I do want to kind of say a little bit of a pineapple is what I'm getting out of it. But that might just be because there's that tropical wave that went in my mouth when I tried that. It's light. It is sessionable. This is something you could drink over and over again. It's a very easy drinker. Very tropical tasting, like I said. You know, I'm filming this, and I can't wait to go outside. It's 80 degrees outside. I really should be filming this out there. But matches the day perfectly. This is a terrific beer, and yeah, yeah, this is good, guys. If you like easy drinking beers, you'll like this one. If you're not quite a big fan of IPAs, but you do want that slight hop bite, you'll like this one. If you like beers that have tropical flavors, you'll like this one. This is an easy drinking beer that I think most people will like. If you love IPAs, you'll like this. Just know it's restrained, obviously, because it's a pale ale. But this is a good one. For me, 4.1 out of 5. This is a really, really good beer. Actually, I'll give it a 4.2 out of 5. I would go up to 4.25, but I can only do it between 2 and 3. So I'll give it a 4.2. Reason being, sessionable. Its rarity is good. I mean, obviously you can either buy it in the can or in the crowler. You can't get anywhere else. You can't buy singles of this, for example. It's either at the cafe on draft or in the crowler now, or you bought it previously in that holiday pack. Yeah, wow. Easy drinking, tasty, that tropical taste I love. It matches the day perfectly. If this is something they could sell year-round, it would be great. I know they sold it during the winter, and maybe it can have you look forward to summer. But man, this is good for a summer drinker too. Sessionable. It's got that grapefruit taste, that piney taste, so you get a mix of the pine, which Michigan, and the tropical of summer, and that little bit of pineapple, like I said. And it's great. And then that restrained bitterness, but yet still providing that hoppy flavor. Hands down, great. Great beer. And then now I'm drinking it more. There's a slight honey taste that comes out with it too. I don't know if they brewed it with honey, but you get a honey taste that sweetens it and runs it right up with that tropical flavor. So yeah, hands down, 4.2, terrific beer. If you have a chance to try this, give it a shot. It's Juicy Gossip from Bell's Brewery. Give it a shot. This is a good one. So 4.2 out of 5, Bell's. cheers. Good work with this one. I do thoroughly enjoy it. Alright, so now we're going to hurry up and finish this one. And then we're going to segue into the exclusive dark wheat. Alright, the Juicy Gossip is finished. 4.2 out of 5. Amazing beer, like I said. Before we get into the Eccentric Exclusive dark wheat, I just kind of want to talk about the Eccentric Exclusive series. So the Exclusive series originally was just sold in 6-packs at Bell's general store. You go in there, you buy the 6-pack. It was what we call an Eccentric Exclusive sale. I've had tons of them over the years. Golden Ale, Mango Oberon. I'm going to have this one, Cherry Oberon, which I've had. We're going to do a review on that. The fun thing about them is they don't always just stay as an exclusive. They also sometimes get sold. That Golden Ale, for example, became the No Yeah. I'm pretty sure it did. And as I was going through the list on here, and of course Mango Oberon became a mainstay now. You can buy Mango Oberon in stores. And as I'm going through this, tell me if this sounds familiar to you. Juicy Pale Ale, 4.7%. 4.7%. A Juicy Pale Ale with soft bitterness, tropical hop flavor, and aroma. So that Juicy Pale Ale was sold as a general store exclusive, or, you know, that's what they are called. That's what this is called, yeah. General store exclusive series. And I think that beer sold so well that it went on to become Juicy Gossip. So if they sell good, Bell's does put the exclusive beers to use. And of course, they're sold underneath different names. So if you got them underneath the original name, you got the exclusive series, and then they get sold. So Juicy Gossip, I hope, sticks around. It is a really terrific beer. So good work, Bell's. Good work, and thank you to the people who bought it when it wasn't exclusive, because I think that's why it got produced. So now let's see if this is good, and let's see if this can get widely produced. Not much information is available on this one. It is right now an Eccentric Exclusive, like I said, and on Untapped, it has just 12 check-ins thus far. But out of those 12, it's got an average rating of 3.77, so it is still pretty good. This is a wheat beer other, and it is a 6%, even though this says 6.1% on the crowler itself. Untapped says 6%. We're going to go with what Bell's says, because Bell's is the official source. So we're going to say 6.1% on this one. There was an exclusive dark wheat that came out previously that was last checked in. Alrighty, so they're both the same beer, and I don't know who created what here, but the other one has an average rating of 3.91, 19 check-ins. It's labeled as a brown ale called Exclusive Dark Wheat. It says a wheat beer for fall, toasty brown wheat ale with cocoa notes, whereas the other one says Bell's Eccentric Exclusive Dark Wheat, which is a dark wheat beer, and wheat beer other. They're both the same on here. I think that they were just created at 2 different times. No IBUs available, obviously. So we're just going to go ahead and go for this. So this is a wheat beer, and let's see if it really is in line with fall. This is perfect for the twofer, like I said. Ooh, that one kind of blew up on me. All over the nice, freshly painted desk. Uh-oh. Sorry, Haley. Alright, anyway, let's get this pouring here. Alright, not too great of a pour on my behalf. Oops. Okay. So it smells like a wheat beer. And there is a little bit of chocolate, cocoa smell in there. But it smells like a wheat beer, which throws you off, because look at it. It does not look like a wheat beer. I'm going to go ahead and let you take a look at this before I do another pour. And that pour is what I will do the Untapped photo with. So as you can see, sorry, I got to kind of make sure that you can see this well. It's dark. And I got way too much head on there right now because of my pour. I'm a poor soul, I guess, at that point, right? Sorry, guys. Don't pour like me. Don't pour like me. Pour like a bartender, not me. But yeah, could you think this is a wheat beer? I mean, it does kind of look like a brown beer, doesn't it? It just looks too dark to be a wheat beer, but guess what? This is a wheat beer. All right, so we're back at it here. After the whole Untapped thing, yada yada, you know how I roll. Now we're back at it here with the exclusive dark wheat from Bell's. Like I said, this is a wheat beer. This is a wheat beer. Take it for what it is. It's even darker than an amber. It's very, very browny. So yeah, smells like a wheat beer. You're also getting a little bit of cocoa and roasty malt smells out of it. So this is like a hybrid between your traditional wheat and more of an ambery brown ale. That's the way this comes out. This is going to be delicious. So I'm really looking forward to it already, as you can tell. But that's what I'm getting out of the smells. I'm getting more of the toasty smells, the roasty and toasty malt smells when I smell out of here. And then when I smell out of here, I'm getting more of the cocoa and wheat smell. So why don't we just go for it, huh? Cheers. That is an interesting beer. And I mean that in a good way. This is, I'm even getting a little bit of fruit flavor out of it. Maybe based off of the hops that they use. I mean, that would go in line with a wheat ale anyway, a wheat beer. But at the same time, you get kind of the flavors out of the dark malts too. So you get the wheat and the malt flavor. That's slightly sweet, slightly toasty and roasty, slightly cocoa-y. You get all of that, plus the taste of a traditional wheat beer. Ooh, my mind is kind of blown right now. You did it, Bells. That's good. That's good. Usually you'd say something, along the lines of, this is a beer that have an identity crisis, but it doesn't. Because it does fall in line with other American pale. Like, what does it say specifically here, what exactly a wheat beer other is? Wheat beer is a beer usually top fermented, which is brewed with a large proportion of wheat relative to the amount of malted barley. So, probably does that. But it's got that toasty malt flavor. And it's got your traditional wheat flavor mixed in with that, while also being crisp, smooth, that slight fruity flavor with it. Like, this is mind blown. And this is probably made over several batches before they went with this recipe, and it is terrific. Like, this is delicious. This is a terrific wheat beer. This is an easy 4.5 out of 5. Now the question is Bell's gonna sell this further on down the road underneath another name? I would be glad if they did. If I could pick this up in a 6-pack, it would be great. Or if it was just on tap when I visit, that would be great too. So either one, whatever works. 4.5 out of 5. If you like brown ales, if you like amber ales, if you like wheat beers, imagine them mixed together. And I wouldn't really say mix because you're not like pouring an amber and a wheat together, but a hybrid recipe of both into this wheat. That's what this is. It is really, really good. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend both Juicy Gossip and the Eccentric Exclusive Wheat Ale, Dark Wheat. Eccentric Exclusive Dark Wheat Ale. I recommend both. If you ever get a chance to try either, do it. You will not regret it. Trust me. And I say that a lot, but in all of them I mean it. You will not regret it. If you like beer and you like those styles specifically that I mentioned for both of these, you will like them. Dead serious. That is good. And it's smooth. Like, it's a 6%er. But it's just as smooth as the 4.7%er. 6.1%, 4.7%. Just as smooth. Which, some people would say that makes it dangerous, right? Easy drinker. With the brown one, they said it was a wheat beer for fall. I could see that. But for being a dark beer, or a darker beer, it's not that heavy for summer either. So it would be a good summer beer as well. Not just the fall beer. It would be a good spring beer as well. And it would be a good winter beer, although it's not too heavy, but that ABV helps with that. Being a 6.1%, holiday time, and that toasty flavor with that fruity flavor, perfect for holidays as well. This could be a year-round staple. So I do recommend trying it if you get a chance. And Bells, if you're watching, this could be your one that you could also put out there. And now you can call it something super fun. We will review Going Dark later, which was another exclusive release. So we'll have that coming down a little bit, as well as Flamingo Fruit Fight. All those coming on the line. I might as well just do a Hop Slam review as well before the season really ends, and we'll do a Cherry Oberon, like I said. But this is one that you could do year round. It would be great. It's delicious. I like it. 4.5 out of 5, like I said. And of course, I like my brown ales and my ambers and my wheat beers, so them together, this is great. So yeah, 4.2 out of 5 for Juicy Gossip, 4.5 out of 5 for the Eccentric Exclusive Dark Wheat. And I'm trying to rack my brain out of some great name that you could call that, Bells, if you wanted to sell it year round, but for some reason I'm just failing at it right now. And I'm not going to bore you guys any longer either, so for all my beer snobs out there, thank you for watching. Beer snob is a good term, by the way. That means you know your beer and you love your beer. But I'll also say beer enthusiasts, even if you're just getting started. Cheers to all you guys. Thank you for watching and continuing to push me along this journey. For everybody else that's out there kind of waiting in the wings for more air show videos and amusement park videos, travel videos, food videos, all that jazz, they're coming, I promise. We're kind of just moving a little slower than I anticipated at first here, but we will get there. We will be getting there in the next few months, getting more of those videos up, so continue to stay tuned. Alright? So until next time, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It will help motivate me to do more of these videos. And we got tons of fun stuff coming on the line, so make sure you are interacting with us. Add me as a friend on Untapped, Brett Beer Adventure. You'll see these check-ins in real time, so then you know what videos are coming up the pipeline as well, or down the pipeline, I should say. And then don't forget to head to www.universeofadventures.com. Subscribe there. Check out all the amazing blog posts, because these are going to coexist with each other. They're going to help enhance each other, but there'll be some stuff that you can only see on the blog that you can't see on the vlog, and vice versa. You'll see some stuff here that you can't see there, so you're going to want to subscribe to both. And then, of course, all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all below. All right? Until next time, guys, thank you to Bells. Thank you for the Eccentric Exclusive series. Thank you for all the beer that you brew. And for putting microbrewing on the map in Michigan, along with all the other great microbreweries. I can't wait for a terrific summer, visiting tons in the Midwest, all over the country, too. It's going to be a good one. So, until next time, Brett from Universe of Adventures. Cheers, everybody. Signing off.